Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purpose only, and if you want to follow any of the automated signal, you're very welcome. And as long as you're on a sim, we're not your financial advisor, and we're not responsible for your trades. We have an FOMC at 10:05, which is in 3 more minutes. So we're gonna wait a little bit to see what's going on and if there's any impact in the market. At the moment, from the market analyzer, we have 700 ticks into the profit based on one contract, and it is from the last entry signal. It's not the whole day. It's from the last entry signal. And we are doing very fine. And the ES, we have a trade also on the ES, the 5 minutes and the 1 minute. I will try to bring them down, and we can monitor what's going on the ES. And the ES is about to hit a couple targets. We have a little over 2,000 in there, so maybe it's gonna go further up. So I'm gonna extend the target on the ES, and there is a good trailing stop right behind it. So we're not gonna force close the trade. We're gonna keep it, and the CL is doing very fine today as well. And broke even. I'm not gonna touch it. The target on the Autotrade, it is 103.79. I manually extend the target to 103.18. So let's see. This is beautiful. This morning I took a trade, and this morning, and then we reset the Autotrade for the afternoon session for Europe, and for the morning session for the USA market. So on this one here, right now, we just closed the ES. 3 minutes was 1350 is okay. It just hit the target. This is always happening. Once we hit the target, the market goes, and this is another system telling you to sell. We closed right on time with we maximize the profit on that trade, which is 1350, and then the market, because of the FOMC today, so there is a potential re-entry on the 45.76 re-entry long technical, but I don't know if the news right now on the FOMC is gonna take the market dive down. So we're not gonna call this one here as a re-entry because of the news. Again, because of the news. On a normal day, when there is no news on the FOMC or some kind of special news, this one here is a re-entry. Because of the news at 10:05, we are sitting on the side to see what is gonna happen to the market, at least for 5 minutes. And as we see the signal start taking a trade, on the signal from the market analyzer, but those are on a 15-second. And what we do, we're gonna go ahead immediately because they are in news. So what we will do, we will go ahead and break even as soon as possible, or because from the news is going to the market react, and we spot it right on time. And we're gonna extend the target at farther down now to see what's going on. And the Russell also, we're gonna go ahead and farther down on the Russell. We're gonna manually extend the target because of the news. We have some professional traders. They usually wait on the news. Then they can make tons of money on the news if you are experienced enough. And there we go. We have positioned ourselves. We entered the market precisely, and we hit the CL, maximize profit. The CL is done and is out of the way. And then the target hit on the Russell, YM target hit, and we are done very fast. There is no time to sit down and whine and cry, nobody is treating you nice in the market. There is no place for somebody to be nice. You have to be immediately reacting to the market. And there we go. We are done for today within a few minutes. And there we go, target hit. And we are going to maximize profit here on the YM, get rid of it and secure some of the profit because the target hit, and we need to secure some of the profit. And there we go. And then we have 900. If this support area hold, we're gonna lock it. If the support system did not hold, we will see and we make a decision. On the NASDAQ, we're gonna see extending the target a little bit further down, and then I will look at the NASDAQ to see where I can maximize my profit. And now the NASDAQ is in this critical area where means target 1, target 2. Sadly, those guys, they sell auto trades. They don't know how to trade a paper bag. So they don't know what is institutional market because they've never been traders in their life. They're just a bunch of bananas. They sell auto trade at night after the fact. And they don't know what to do. So there we go. We are hitting the institutional market here. And once we hit the institutional target, there is nothing left here. And immediately we take profit, secure some of the profit. And there we go. We are on going farther here. The ES hit the target. And we're going to bring the gold, secure some of the profit on the gold, break even. And we're going to leave it alone because the gold should be long, should not be short, should work the opposite of the ES. And then we are securing the fib lines on the Russell, on the YM. We are having a problem on the double support. So in order for us to make a decision, we will look on the ES. And the ES is sitting here on hold. So that means we're going to secure more profit on the YM. On the resistance used to be support. And there we go. Fast movement, fast decision. And there we go. And we look on the NASDAQ, an institutional target is about to hit. And once the institutional target, look at this. Look at this, baby. This is, for a naive trader, this is rubbish. For a naive trader, doesn't say anything. It's piece of glass. For a professional trader, this is a diamond. Simple as that. It's who you are. It's not what our system is. Who you are. You either look at piece of diamond or you think it's piece of glass. You can see it's a piece of rubbish, or you can see it's a place where you can make money. As simple as that. There is nothing in between. I don't know, I don't know. I'm get stressed. I might get sick. Then get out. You should not be traded. And you should not drag us to your miserable life. And there we go. So now, right now, we are going on the gold. The gold, I don't trust the gold, but what we are going to do is funny, is going here. We're going to go ahead and hit the target on the double support. The NASDAQ is finished. The NASDAQ is finished. You cannot go short on that. And we still have one trade on the YM. And there we go, Russell. We are now, we have a double fibs in here. So we have secured some of the profit. We are looking at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, it is right between the two yellow lines. Once it gets between the two yellow lines, that means this is a reversal. And there we go, a reversal fired up to prior to our members yesterday. They were talking about reversal. And here is your reversal. And what happened here, gentlemen, with the NASDAQ, if it goes further down, is nothing but rubbish and noises. Technically, we are done with the NASDAQ. What we do, we're not going to close the trade. We're going to leave those trailing stops where I put them manually. On the gold, we are about to hit target. If this gold going further down, we are going to just secure some of the profit. because the gold should not work with the market on the same direction. So there is a play in the market, and we're not going to take our chances. I don't trust those market movers. They're always monkeying us around, and they're not going to do that for us today. Not when I'm here with you. And anyway, and there we go. As we notice here is the YM. Here is the double support where we are talking about. Technically is finished. NASDAQ technically is finished. And now if we can extend a little bit on the gold is fine. And the Russell is hit right into the target where the auto trade mentioned it. And thank you very much. We're done for today. And now we are looking for something new to trade. And I don't want to brag about how much we made in less than 5-10 minutes. You just go back to the video and add it up. Simple as that. There is nothing to talk about. And if you are using the TI7, also we have covered that yesterday on the other channel. And there we go. We have $3,400 on the auto trade. And we have also... we are finished. All the auto trades have hit the target, and there is nothing left. Actually, we're done. We have the DAX have a new trade and made 1,700, and we are done. And there we go. And here is the trade on the DAX, and we are done. And I want to keep my eye on the NASDAQ for the NASDAQ traders. And whoever missed that trade on the NASDAQ, you'll have another day to live and make money once you get educated. And technically, we are set up. We supported the trades by locking some profit. Anything extra goes below that. It is just a luxury. If we look at the gold, the reason I didn't trust the gold going short with the ES, because if you notice here on the target, come in right into the target 1 and 2 times. Look at this, 1 and 2 times. So there is a potential for that technically, whether you are on an ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, gold, CL, bananas, future, whatever you are on, what kind of future, this is technically, it means we are about, maybe is gonna go further to that place, 1935, or there is a potential for pullback. In either way, we are securing some of the profit. I want to go back again on the NASDAQ. As we estimated, the NASDAQ is screaming, telling you, here is the target 3, and it is finished, and whatever happened here, you're no longer valid to allow your auto trade to take a short in there. This is where the amateur trader using a dummy auto trade like an ATR and they want to go short in here, most likely their short is on a high risk trade and they cannot make money with it. Technically, you need to close your trade here, but you don't force a close. No, you don't force a close. What you do, you go ahead and secure some more of your profit, and then if this market go further, we're gonna take a ride on those amateur backs. That's it. Let them go ahead and get excited because they got one lousy trade, winning trade, and tomorrow they're gonna lose it again. So there is nothing to worry about, and we are set, and we are going. The DAX is doing well now. It's 3,000. The gold is going 1,400. Look what happened to the gold. This is what I was concerned about the gold. This is another system in our system. It's giving you some different indication and it's telling you to buy. It's telling you to buy. This is a total separate system and it is telling you to buy. What does that mean? Buy means you can close your position and get it over with. We don't close a winning position, not unless if we want to walk away from the computer. But this is an indicate that does mean the market is going up all the way to those numbers, and we better take some of the profit. We did, and we are out of it. And then we secured some of the profit on the YM. And again, the YM is right on the target. So what we're going to do, we're going to increase a little bit more. We still have one more trade, so we're going to drag it all the way to the resistance line, hide the trend and the stop above those heavy, used to be support, now they become a resistance, and there we go. If this market, they want to take it, dive it a little bit farther down, we will. On the Russell, if it's coming to this area here, we're going to try to increase it and see what happened on the support area on 2060. If this market holding on the 2060, I'm going to increase the profit. If this market able to break further down, then I'm going to go ahead and find another alternative for the trade. And then there we go. Then we are going to look at the technical here. It is a way overdue, the ES. And if you notice, it start firing reversal, target one, profit taken on target one. If they are, which I doubt it, if they are able to drag it, it will be to target 2 today, and right now it's 1017. Once we hit the target 2 institutional number, there is nothing in there. Whether you are auto trading, manual trading, voodoo trading, banana trading, there is nothing left. You just close your computer and walk away. You just bang on the market, you got your profit and get out. That's all what you can do. All this whining, crying is not going to help you. I wish, it's in the past, you wish. But I get nervous. Well, you get nervous, find a new job, sell hamburgers. You don't need to be in the market. Nobody wants your money anyway. So right now, if we look in here, on the Russell, we are hitting right at the support area. This is very well situated. I'm not gonna mess with it. And on the YM, I'm not gonna mess with it. Nasdaq, I'm not gonna mess with it right now. Let me look at the Nasdaq after target. It's all now depend on the ES. If the ES is gonna go further to target 2, that's mean we're walking away. Close all position, walking away from the market peacefully. We don't need to keep burning our fingers in the market. So right now, the whole thing here, the whole trades here, is depends on the ES. If it's able to break this profit taken was on target 1. If those market movers, I'm not with the market movers, I don't know, I don't own 100 ES. If they are able to break the target 1, that means we are going directly to target 2. Once we hit the target 2, profit taken, those target 1 and target 2 is between 10 and 12 o'clock Eastern time. Once those market hit, there is nothing done. You can optimize the rest of your life. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. What you were told, because this guy don't know how he train you. He tell you to optimize to get rid of you as soon as possible because he don't know what to do. So optimization is not going to help you in here. All what it's helping you is target 2. And if you want to keep listening to him, you're not going to get anywhere in this life. Okay, so we are monitoring the Russell. As we see the Russell, there we go. And the target support area, and now start getting momentum, and the ES is not getting anywhere. So what we do, we're gonna stay a little bit above 2000, and then we're gonna sink it a little bit more, secure more profit, and I'm not gonna overwrite the auto trade. And the Nasdaq, let me look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is finished, way overdue. And then what we do, if those amateur people still trading, that's good, it's for our benefits. And we're gonna close it at 3,000. I'm done with the Nasdaq. I'm not gonna regret on any ticks I missed, because technically you have to stay on where you can make money, and the rest is just noises. So right now, the ES, if we are breaking this one, we're going straight to target 2. We can increase another $1,000 in the profit. If we are not, we are done for today. We're bang on this market for 10-15 minutes and we're done. So there we go. We will see what's happening. On the ES, 3 minutes is finished with 1,300 here. Long time ago, 5 minutes trade, that's fine. So let's see what the ES is going to do. and then we can make a decision based on what the ES want to do. If we want to look a little bit more details about the ES, where it's going, if we look at the momentum, the pressure in the market, which the momentum fibs, the pressure in the market can indicate. I mean, if you have the fib, and if you don't know if this market able to close your fib or break your fib, that means you're wasting time. It's not just a draw line. Fibs is indicating if this fib will hold or not. This is the $1 million question. You're gonna have a bunch of whatnots people out or all on YouTube, all over YouTube. They want to talk about fibs and how to draw fibs, but none of them have common sense to say if this fib line is gonna hold or not. Nobody can tell me if this support area is gonna hold or not. Why you're wasting my time? Why you're telling me how to draw a fib? Anyone can draw fib. Until now, they cannot even figure out where to draw the fib from. And if any guy trying to draw fib, the other guy will say, no, you should not take it from here. You should take it from there. Yeah, or you are using I mean, all this nonsense, you know. And there we go. The ES is a bunch of kids jumping on something they don't understand how things work. That's it. 11 range, 42.50. Thank you very much. It's done. And we are done with the NASDAQ. Technically, we maximized everything. Thank you very much. I don't need a nerd to tell me that. And this one here, because the ES is holding, there is no use to be on the DAX, because you can predict the DAX in the morning, especially for people in Europe. You always can predict the DAX from the ES. The ES on one planet and the DAX on a different planet, but always can give you the advantage by looking at the ES. If we look at this ES, it's struggling here because we off the target one. You got 5,000 euro run closed at 5,000 euro. Now we still have two chart done. We have the Russell. I'm gonna look at the ES to see if this ES able to break. We still have one trade on the YM, and let me look on the ES. If this ES not able to break this one here, so we're gonna close that trade. At the moment, the YM is 3,407.30, and then if this YM, it seems like that support area is not doing. It seems like this market is holding. If you notice here, I don't believe in double top and double bottom. What happened to the triple top, triple bottom? I don't believe in oversold indicator. What happened to the supply demand, for God's sake? All this baby talk, whining and crying about trading. The only time you know trading when you go and roll your sleeve and sit behind your chart and you say, I want to go head to head with this wall. Either it breaks my head or I'm going to break this wall. That's as simple as that. And you have to come out with your own trade. Russell is finished. Now we have one more and it is done. And it's not going to live that long because the ES is going right there. This is the first re-entry. This is the second re-entry. And kiss this market goodbye. We're done with it. And there we go. You can play as much as you want. We already nailed. Maximize profit. We're done. And right now what we have done, 10:25, 25 minutes in the webinar. I'm not going to say how many takes. You go back to the video and find out how many takes we're done. Thank you very much. I'm going to shut up. And for the ones they want to keep